vest on because we got a big one for you.
It's Friday.
Absolutely ready, yeah. Beast Coast completely undefeated going into this, up against No Ping. Now, Theban, Beast Coast is a pretty regular draft for them, but looking at No Ping, the POS 5 Viper they've tried before with some pretty decent success. But the Luna, have they picked that for HFN because it's basically just Medusa?
I saw what you wrote earlier. It's Medusa reskin. Well, you know, Luna is actually one of the top fastest farming heroes in the game, especially if you skip out on the Lucent beam max. Like you go like, let's say 2 levels into the beam, and then you just max out the glaives and the lunar blessing. She farms real fast, Gary. So I think that's the plan here for No Ping. That being said, there's no buffers for her in their lineup. I prefer this Luna with like a Beastmaster, with Alacrity, something of that sort, maybe an IO even, to help her amplify that net worth that she already has.
Yeah, that last ban of Invoker was a real nice one for Beast Coast, realizing, hang on, Luna Alacrity could be a bit of a monster in this one. We'll get ourselves out into the lanes here for game 1 of this best of 3. HFN on that Luna will sit down bot, hiding in the trees under a dire observer ward, which came out pretty early from the trio of Beast Coast heroes that are already in that bottom Radiant jungle. Man,
did you know, Gary?
The unkillable strat again.
Oh, the Oracle and the Tide? Yeah, it's really good. But I will tell you one thing. Luna is a very good hero against Tidehunter. And do you know why?
Lots of magic damage, lots of little nukes here and there. Doesn't care about Kraken Shell.
That's true. You know, she's got he won't go for the hood after all later on, but it's mainly the lunar blessing provided to all your teammates as they pound on that Tidehunter. It's gonna make the damage block not so bad in the mid and the late game.
Turn and face him, just whack him down. A bit of a lane swap going on here. Now, what's up with this? Who is HFN trying to dodge, or what kind of matchup are they trying to get or avoid?
Pretty sure HFN wanted to lane against the Tide. Oh, this is so bad for HFN. Oh god. Oh no, not like this. The wave went into the tower. He lost all 4 creeps.
Yeah, they body blocked it between the tier 1, tier 2. Like Whisper went back there, blocked up the Radiant creep wave. Man, that's a rough one. And Mars, it looks like he's walking through the mid lane behind Dark Mago's Kunkka. So Viper's been left alone top. Yeah, now they do the full lane switch, but it's all under that Dire Observer at bottom, so they see the Viper TP, and they know these matchups. I guess the question is, does Beast Coast want to react, or are they okay with this?
Man, Gary, I don't think No Ping was supposed to do anything here. I think they were just supposed to keep the Luna in the safe lane no matter what, and just farm.
So they've out-mind gamed themselves?
Yeah, I think so, because now they're behind an entire creep wave to this Tide and Oracle, and
yeah, 7 last hits, 2 denies on Tide, 1-on-1 on the Luna. We'll see if they can catch up in that bottom lane. It's gonna be a difficult journey for them.
Yeah, Luna's this kind of hero who needs to be destroying from like the first 2-3 waves. If she doesn't have complete free farm, this hero is just not a real hero, and that's why we don't see it being played as a carry that much.
At least has that Viper as the POS 5 support to tank up a lot of this damage, getting gushed, and Fortune's ended a lot. Pandaboo burning through a lot of that regen. Mid lane, a close battle between Chris Luck and Dark Mago there. Spending all of his mana on the Storm Spirit.
It's a very good lane for the Storm Spirit. Every time the Kunkka walks in, you're gonna just Remnant. And if he wants to Tidebringer, you can always just pull him away from getting that angle. Combo him up with some Overload.
Yeah, we've come to know and love this 1-1-1 build on Storm. Getting him some even more Overload attacks. This goes in there, secure some creeps. Bottom lane is the first blood though. Pandaboo getting burst down. Yeah, drop low on that regen. Doesn't have, well now he's got a magic stick, but didn't really have too much regen to his name. And this leaves that Luna
here
alone
with
again.
That huge level advantage.
Yeah, it's a rough one from the get-go. How's top going though? Is Mars doing all right up there? Oh,
no. I mean, Mars versus the Bat, and he's just gonna get slapped up by the curse, get silenced, chased down. Kato, you know, he needs to be pushing this lane out. That's what I think about the Kato here. Just shove this lane in. Don't let them go on you. Just keep getting the pulls on the big camp if you can get that to spawn. It's probably the best that Keeper of the Light can do in this situation.
Oh, he tries to contest that small camp pull. Nearly got it off Matthew. Just gonna have to contest it under Schofield there. Yeah, K1 about
4-minute runes are coming soon. Both mid laners have bottle Gary. Here we go.
So
the
what does
battle,
that mean?
it's on.
How many heroes? 4, 5, 6?
Stinger's going bottom, Schofield's going top, so we can almost guarantee Dark Mago's not gonna get this rune. No, never mind, Stinger's just pulling. He's not going bottom. If the rune spawns bottom, Dark Mago will get it.
Well, he gets the X off on Storm, a bit of a torrent play there. Roll into the top rune, it's going to spawn bottom as an illusion. Storm's a step ahead as Pandaboo gets sniped out down bottom. Whisper standing his ground, dropping low, and there's another Lucent Beam there with one charge as from HFN. But a good Fortune's End, the Anchor Smash again. HFN, can he actually finish this? 90 HP on the Tide, he's getting away, the vision's lacking. He's being juked around, and sticking with the body blocks will secure the safety of the Tide Hunter. Devastating stuff. Maybe they get the Oracle here, but he's just being run around.
Very fire too. Dude, they're just outplaying HFN so hard right there. They had no vision of him. He just juked so well. No, he got the plus.
He comes back in. Playing a dangerous game there, Mr. Tide Hunter. And Stinger with a poison attacks from Pandaboo. One more hit. Oh, doesn't even need it. Just the damage over time. So they get what they wanted in the end.
Yeah, they just outplayed themselves. Just get the Tide Hunter back in. It may got frustrated. It's like, oh, I got no regen. Maybe it's just better I die, but I don't think that was a good idea to die. I mean, they just bailed this Luna out big time.
And Viper, down at that bottom bounty room with Kunkka arriving. Storm Spirit still level 5. Well, rotation for Pandaboo there. Helps out the Kunkka tremendously.
Yeah, Storm's still level 5, so cannot really do anything to get out. Dark Mago 6, taking some small camps away.
There's also a funny little battle between this Earth Spirit and the Cottle. I've been watching them on the mini-map dance around with each other. This dance of death in that Radiant Triangle. Cottle's going to get the D-Ward at long last.
Stinger's also getting some vision, some information on what the stack situation is. We got triple stack on the big camp right now. They're going to want Storm to go in there and clean that up later.
Oh, absolutely. Viper down bot, gushed up again. There's another level 2 Purifying Flames, but the Fortune's End already being spent. Means the Viper's all right.
Smash. Yeah. All right, you know what? Noping have really salvaged his bottom lane, Gary.
Yeah,
it's doing really good for themselves now.
It's looking great. 14 denies on the Luna. Going to feel great for HFN.
That damage.
These stacks, who are they for? Like you're saying, maybe. Okay, never mind. Question answer.
Kunkka?
Yeah. I was wondering, like, is it for Luna a bit later, or is it for Kunkka now?
No, you take it for the Kunkka now. Yeah, they got that double Tidebringer from the Chakra Magic too. Easy, they cleaned that up so easily. Yeah, Carlos probably gonna keep stacking the Ancients. Kunkka can farm that quite easily too. Yep.
Look at Chris Luck. He's like, where's my sodding creeps gone? It was meant to be a stack for me here.
You know they were looking for it. Like they knew they wanted the Storm to come in there, farm that up. Maybe it was waiting for the level 7 to get another point in Static Remnant. But Kunkka did it so quickly with that Chakra Magic.
Yeah, because Storm's got a regen rune bottled. He's, feeling it. Yeah, I can clear all these stacks as Mars throws the arena top. K1 doesn't have borrowed time. The boat crashing on him. Dark Mago securing that kill on K1. Opening the lane for Oscar a bit as Chris Luck balls in, but that's a full HP Mars. And Dark Mago is still here. I'm gonna give him the old Tidebringer. Schofield with a kick. Hunting Oscar still, but he's got another spear back into the trees. The Storm gets caught up, and that Chakra Magic from Matthew has secured them not 1 but 2 kills.
Huge. That is so good. I mean, Dark Mago, he made that rotation top because Mars gave the information, the Abaddon's cooldown.
They're gonna get another one. HFN gets it without Lucent Beam. Maybe the Vital 4 here to Purifying Flames. The Eclipse, though, gets a double for HFN. 8-3, and Noping, they've come into this game 1 to play with this HFN Luna.
We take that. We got the Mask of Madness coming out now on the Luna, I think. Soon, at least. And got the kill onto the Orko, solo XP. Regeneration. This hero does so well with levels. You can see here, he just skipped out on the 4th level Lucent Beam, scaled up his Moonglaves. He wants to be going into a jungle already, understanding that Beast Coast is going to start to come down here and gank him.
Yeah, start to play into that Tide's lane because he's just hit level 6. Ravage is ready, and that's where somewhere Storm would love to ball into that bot lane. Maybe get a kill on the Luna.
there's just a chain effect from the time Whisper walked in and just casually died to Luna after getting away.
Look at him. Just walks under the tower. Quick little gush and anchor smash.
It's time
Putting
to
the
get
pressure
out.
on HFN. Yeah, TP's in that
Very good
tier
TP
two.
out.
Great choice. A little stack made there. And Kotl, like you said, the Triangle, Ancients, large camp, but also a number of these other camps being stacked up pretty heavily by Matthew. Storm's going to find one himself, steal it away. And Dark Maga getting a number of neutral items there.
Oh, yeah.
Fairy's Trinket, Ironwood Tree.
He's gonna steal this stack too.
And a D-Ward coming out from Schofield. So they will be able to bunker down in that jungle. Not pushing the bot tower too quickly though. Just the creeps hitting it for now. So not really a concerted effort to actually shove that lane. And they'll have Earth Spirit to guard top now as well.
Everywhere I looked, there was like a stack being farmed.
Yeah.
I looked at the bottom lane, there was a stack there, there's a stack on the left side. Jeez.
Luna just moves through a triangle. Like, where are the stacks? Oh, Kunkka's taking them. He's level 10, sitting at 90 CS and going up into that top spot, finding the Earth Spirit and crashing that boat torrent combo onto him. And both top net worth right now, like 5.5 grand on the Kunkka, 4.5 on that Luna. No ping with the two big cores.
Invisibility.
It's funny how they keep getting away with this position 5 Viper, Gary. Like, it actually just works.
Yeah. Like at this point, it's like, okay, you're first picking it, you're flexing it, but then they never actually flex it into a core roll. It's always plus 5 for them, it feels like.
Yeah. It was kind of nice with the Luna, you know, getting that little bit of extra Lunar Blessing damage and just poking at them with it.
Yeah, and then having like magic resist with Lucent Beam too, you know, maxing out that poison attack.
Yeah. Dude, this Luna's gonna be insanely farmed this game. Mask of Madness, Possessed Mask on top of that. Got the top tower, gonna stay up here. There's no real catch on Beast Coast apart from the Luna, apart from the Storm. And this Luna, if she's topped off, how is the Storm gonna kill her? She already has an Overaxe now too? Oh no, buys 2 Band of Elven Skins first, okay. Wants that damage for now.
But yeah, once this Radiant team hits their BKB timings, Kunkka probably around 20 odd minutes, Luna probably the same. It's going to be pretty difficult for the Beast Coast side, which is majority magical damage, if not all magical damage, because you're looking at K1 go for his regular build, you know, it's that timing hit similar to the Wraith King, that Radiance. He's about 1500 away off the Relic. Then you need Storm to get into the Orchid. So there's a bit of time here where the Dire don't have their team fight or killing items and they're full farming mode. But the Radiant are out farming them.
Yeah, the Radiant will always out farm them. They have all the tools for it, right? Kunkka, Luna, these are insanely fast farming heroes. You got the Keeper of the Light even TPing the Luna to efficient places on the map after she farms some creep camps, so she doesn't have to walk there.
And here comes their smoke. Whisper leads the charge with a 2-man Ravage. In they go onto the Kotl, onto the Viper, blow up Panda Boo. And Dark Margo, he's got the help of the Eclipse, and HFN has rotated down here, so the Viper does finally die, barely. In the Mars Arena is going to turn around onto Whisper now. They've killed off Schofield, false promise there onto the Tidehunter. Might be able to try a sneaky escape, but he's run out of heals. Out goes the Oracle, TP's home. Everybody's bailed from Beast Coast side, and that final X-Torrent will secure the Tide kill.
Chris luck. He just wants to skip some creeps here. Oh man, that was really rough. They saw the Kato and the Luna top, so they jumped bottom with Beast Coast, but then the Kato TP bottom and then recalled the Luna from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So they had 5 heroes in that engagement instantly. That was super nice from No Pain there. Like you said, they're here to play, Gary.
Absolutely are, no messing around. And that was meant to be Beast Coast making that, you know, first step, that one big movement with that Tide Ravage. Looking for advantageous team fight, but now a minute and a half with no Ravage.
Yeah.
Abaddon still needs to farm up into that Relic.
Oh, it's just Abaddon that's gonna get completely out-farmed by both Kunkka and the Luna. These two already have their accelerants, and Abaddon need to get to that Relic first, and then the Radiance, and then they still need to win a team fight with it. They're gonna be constantly catching up to No Pick.
So what do you do in that kind of scenario? Like, sitting passive, like you say, is kind of a losing battle, right? But if you go aggressive, do you just want to keep trying to push lanes, or do you go for those smoke ganks again?
They need someone to just sit bottom and constantly shove this bottom lane and then make some smokes from bottom to top and get a couple of picks and just keep trying to play the game 50-50. Whenever no ping overstep and they go to your side, you need to be able to kill them. There's no other way.
Good luck catching this level 12 Kunkka with... Oh, does he have his halberd? He's gone Sanj.
No,
I saw him cue
he's
it,
changed his build. Yeah, he's going for the BKB. He wants that right away. And Luna's also going for her BKB too, so we're gonna see like a 70-minute BKB at this rate, Gary.
Oh yeah, I was thinking like 20 odd with the halberd, but it's a good little switch up, isn't it, from Dark Mago, hitting that timing a bit faster. I guess you know, speaking about it, Beast Coast need to do something reasonably quickly about this acceleration of the Radiant. Catching Storm with the X Torrent. Are they gonna Arena Spear? No. They don't go for it. Knowing the Oracle's behind him, not worth committing hard for the Storm.
Okay, we got the Relic now on K1. He's switched over to bottom. I want to see Noping do something about this. Understanding that Abaddon cannot really fight until he gets his Radiance. Maybe even doing Roshan is not a bad idea.
Yeah, because you know that your enemy team is very held up on that right-hand side of the map. You've got, what, like 70% of the map to yourselves? I see Schofield roll up there. Torrent trying to scout them out. In comes Whisper, though, with a 3-man Ravage, and they've blown up Oscar.
Huge
Kunkka, Dark Mago, he throws the boat. Trying to get the buff onto him. They turn onto the Tidehunter, but he's a tanky boy. Has the hood, the raindrops, a few one charges, and they roll back in. Catching Viper now. Pandaboo gonna get burst into oblivion by the gush, and now the magic damage flowing through. Stinger secures the kill. Over eager from Noping.
Walking up the high ground, man, it just wasn't the play without the keeper's ulti to bring in the Luna for the team fight. They walked in together, both got ravaged into the vision too. I mean, that's gonna give a little bit of an opening for Beast Coast, but Luna's still farming though.
I feel like we could even call that play greedy, right? Like they're controlling 70% of the map and they want that extra 20%, extra 30%. It's trying to stop Beast Coast from farming anything at all. But then they walk into the 4-man group up as they are 4-man farming that jungle. As down bottom, they throw the arena on the Storm, a loosened beam to chain stun Chris Luck. So a decent pick off down there.
Huh, how did they know he was there? That was quite nice, like keeper just TPing in the Luna and just getting that quick kill onto the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, and then straight back into the triangle to keep on farming. Ancients cleared out. Schofield scouts them, but has to sprint away with that haste rune.
It's what you said, Gary. It's a Medusa cosplaying.
Medusa in disguise. That's really why, like, everyone's talking about, like, what is this for? What's the reason they picked it? And in my brain, I'm just like, they banned Medusa out.
Farm.
He just wants to hit creeps.
He's like, all right, what's the next fastest farmer in the game? You know, it's Luna, right? No Alk, no Dusa, yeah.
Well, it's working out. 10k net worth. He basically feels like an alchemist 17 minutes in.
Yep.
But here is phase. Had any what?
What are we talking about?
I was going to say, here's phase 1 for the Abaddon. Radiance is ready.
All right, there we go. That's good. I mean, that's a huge team fighting item, for sure. What I'm worried about right now, Gary, is Dark Mago going for a Radiance before BKB.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's got queued up right now. I hope he doesn't go Radiance.
That's an interesting one. We've seen a lot.
He's gonna get destroyed by Titan or Spirit if he does this.
Yeah, like we saw a lot of this in the past against like Phantom Lancer, Illusion Heroes. Makes a lot of sense in that regard, but here comes the Ravage, Pandaboo, and that Matthew Kotzel. Caught up in the team fight ultis, and in comes HFN with the Eclipse. Trying to burst through anyone they can, but the Abandoned Glory Pond is borrowed time and run back. Now the arena comes, spearing up the Tide, the False Promise, no, onto K1, heal him up. The BKB Luna goes to work though, and HFN with the Glaives, bouncing through all of Beast Coast, probably gonna pop on the Abandoned, there's the big kill. Storm Spirit now, X'd after the Lunar Beam. They're gonna drag him back, but they don't need to, they've got so much damage, they don't even need the stuns. Torrent connects on the other. Dark Mago with a prediction and a triple kill for HFN. Gorgeous stuff from Noping. It's gonna be a 5-man wipe.
They got their timings right now. The Luna BKB is on. You can see how much damage Luna's doing right now. Just a raw physical damage. They got the kill on the Viper, they got the Coddle, but now you've just ravaged 2 supports. You don't have any gas left for the core heroes.
It looks like Kunka is committing for that Radiance. He's bought up the Relic. Do you feel it's not so bad after that team fight?
I guess so. I guess because you just won the battle, it's okay. It's just awkward when you buy the Radiance and you go to a battle, you get ravaged and Earth Spear, silence, stun, locked up, storm pull, die before you can even get a boat off. That's the time it feels really bad. But because you just won this last engagement, you get this burst of gold from killing 5 heroes, it doesn't seem so bad.
Man, for the first time this DPC, we're seeing beastcoast on the back foot, 20 minutes in. We've seen a couple of kind of shaky laning stages, but they always come back strong. This time around, though, do they have a chance against this no-ping side?
The last time we saw beastcoast even be in a situation like this was in game 1 of that was like the first game of the DPC, right? Where they played against a Lycan. And then a little bit of a tough time, but they still won that game.
K1 mid forcing the borrowed time. Can they keep going for this with Torrents, X mark in 3 seconds, another Lucent Beam, K1 needs the backup of his Oracle, but Oracle is a little far away. They do get the X back into the arena, tied with no Ravage for another 10 seconds. They can't save anyone. Oracle, he's got to come back in to get the Storm out of danger. He balls out, but now the Yule's onto there. Oracle is going to find him with the stuns they've got. Lucent Beam through the False Promise. He'll try and burst Pandabu down with another Fortune's End and that Purifying Flames, but they can't kill a single hero. Another double for HFN, a monster kill streak. And the entire map is open for them. They've got a DD to walk into Roshan if they want to, or they can just go high ground.
Oh, man. They want Roshan. I don't think they're going to throw the game on the high ground right now. They got Ravage ready. They got Radiance, so you still don't want to be doing that yet. Get the Roshan. Finish your Butterfly. He's going to buy a Talisman. Split his Mask of Madness. Insanely farm Luna. Oh. Honestly, Gary,
feels good for
when I saw Luna miss an entire creep wave on wave 1, I was so worried. Yeah, I felt like I've never seen a Luna recover from that, right? But then following creep waves, the following creeps, he got all of it, and then they got that kill on that Tide and the Oracle, and it just changed the whole game in that one moment.
I mean, what are we looking at now? No ping, they're on a bit of a streak, aren't they? Four games in a row? Yeah, 4 individual games in a row, 2 series wins in a row. So probably feeling themselves right now. This could be the 5th one, and up against beastcoast.
That's a big win.
What better opponents?
Yep. But you know what, Gary, you cannot count out beastcoast. These guys. If there's one team who can come back from a position like this, it's them.
And there's the ball in. Ravage catches Luna pre-BKB and they burst the Kotl, but now it's time to turn tail and run. Tide pops his pipe. Gets Yulesed up though, and they've got spears, all the silence. Make sure that Whisper has a little bit more room to maneuver, but now the arena comes and it's going to catch the Oracle in addition. Another chain-killing spree there of another 2 heroes.
It's time to go high ground, Gary. Ravage is on cooldown. They popped that just for the Coddle and try to retreat. Dire's not ready.
HFN here, skipping out on all of the Lucent Beam talents, going straight attack speed, going stats. I mean, I guess he goes for the Lucent Beam cooldown, because the move speed's a bit garbage. But he's going all out, right click, damage dealer build. Yule's onto that abandon with a boat, looking perfectly placed, and the borrowed time has ended. K1. He just gets blown out of the water, the ball lining forward. Storm does a bit of damage there, chips away, and catches off the vortex.
What?
Oh, Storm Spray can't finish him. Very close to death, but they're going to slay the Oracle instead. Now your racks are falling, the glaives are bouncing. HFN super happy, drops the well played. They might even go for mid lane after this. They're trying their hardest to clear out this creep wave and push them back, but this is a Luna with Aegis, Butterfly, BKB ready, drag Whisper back. X mark him in. Kick from Schofield, as soon as the touch. Storm zip again, but he's got to run away. Can't stick around in a 1v5, and they go towards mid.
Creep wave is top, no backdoor protection here. Carl will bring it back to Mars.
And the magnetized Mud Spirit. Okay, it's going to do some decent damage over time with the glyph. Utilized as well by beastcoast. They'll try and pop that Luna Aegis with the Purifying Flames, they will. And Kunka's also going to X-mark himself as he TP's home. back with that full bottle, full
Tower
HP.
said. That means
Another
Rax
tier
said that.
3.
When you play against Luna, if you lose a tier 3 tower, your Raxes are 100% gone after that. These glaives, absolutely impossible to fight into.
Alright, it's a losing battle. They can't go bot lane. Something for Beast Coast there. Tier 1, tier 2 still standing. But I don't know if they want to chase out of the base for this one. K1 has borrowed time, sure. Still feeling like it's a bit of a 4v5 without that Tide Ravage for 10 seconds. And Storm Spirit, Chris Lock onto Tartamago's Kunkka, drops him to half, but he's got BKB to turn and fight. Storm also getting shiny and golden, ball lightning's away, can't stand his ground, can't fight, K1's roll time, there's a Ravage, catches a couple, but the Radiant have their own BKBs. Beast Coast is bleeding out at this point.
That's
I think
it.
it's over, GG's called. Game 1, no ping, take the first victory, the first Beast Coast loss of the DPC season, and
Let's
by
go.
God, that was a beautiful performance.
Beast Coast can bleed, Gary. Oh my goodness. I've been telling people that